Well, folks, I'm back in Wyoming County, West Virginia. Although I see downed trees in kind of odd places, kind of everywhere, I don't really see any actual something I can point at and say, hey, Sasquatch did that. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool to find some evidence. Right now I'm kind of looking at some mud along the trail. A lot of deer tracks, a couple bear tracks. I don't see our friend though. Hopefully I won't see our friend. I'd rather see evidence than come face to face with him, because let's be honest, would you want to come face to face with a Sasquatch? Really? No, you don't. You think you do, and you tell all your friends that you do, but deep down you'd wet your pants and run away like a little girl. That's what I. Anyway, let us begin. I'm trying to be careful to only document trees that were knocked over by something other than man. This one was obviously cut, but it's like there's really no maintenance done to this park, so it's almost like somebody just kind of went through here one day, you know, just along the trail, try to get some firewood, because I don't think a park service is going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to mix the signals, you know, trying to keep the signs that I'm filming pure. So I'll kind of examine something before I say, well, this is weird, a snapped tree. You know what I mean? Actually, this is kind of weird. That looks like it's been pushed over. Huh. It's a trail marker, so it might be some kind of sign. Although, I don't know. That looks brand spanking new, so maybe the Park Service did come through, chop some stuff up, and our 800-pound friend came behind them, and well, they do what they do. I don't know if you can see that tree on the incline there, but that was pushed over, and this one here looks like it was pushed over. We haven't had particularly inclement weather. Unlike the rest of the country, West Virginia weather really hasn't been that bad. I mean, the winter was kind of annoying at some spots, but you know, it's winter. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm being watched. I think this is a different experience from last time. Although there are downed trees everywhere, tourists are starting to visit this park, so, you know, maybe Sasquatch is kind of hanging back a little bit till after dark. I mean, that's what I would do if I was Sasquatch. Seems like a plan, you know what I mean? That's kind of interesting. Looks like a couple trees pushed over and then cut by the Park Service. Because you know the Park Service didn't push some things over. I mean, I've seen some of the people that work for them, and well, yeah, probably not. A couple more down trees up there. It's just interesting noticing woods you go through a lot having subtle changes that don't appear to make any sense. Seriously. So how poplar is this tree? Get it? Poplar. Yeah. So, it looks like a rock seemingly slid down an incline and knocked this tree out of kilter. Kind of a big tree. Ironically knocked right smack in the middle of the path. Can anyone give a hint? Okay, now this could just be a game trail, but there's this line of broken stuff that goes all the way up that hill, and all the way down there. And what makes me a little suspect is that clearly a man-made cut. So aside from being curious, I have no idea what's going on here. Moving on. Well, here's a thought. With all of the seemingly healthy trees down along the path, here's about 6 totally dead ones right at the beginning of the path that haven't been touched. Just an observation. I wonder if Sasquatch has games like, hey, let's knock over a tree and rip the bark off of the top of it. Weird. Well, I see a recurring trend. Again, we see large trees that are clearly pushed over and then cut out of the way by the Park Service. Which does appear to be a recurring trend. Interesting. This beast could be 3 feet from me and I wouldn't even know it.